So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. Leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Mbappe. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Thuram! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Throw in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bale. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Pedri. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's in on goal. Pedri. And the counter is on. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe is the key defender on that occasion. Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Pedri. And it's Schneider. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to belt it away. And this is Schneider. Plenty to aim at here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bergomi. Tidy with his distribution. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Pelé. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not...
Pelé! And he shoots! Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Bergomi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's the chance to counter. Bale. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a throw. They've won a throw in. Ferdinand. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Pass somewhat off target.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Schneider. Right. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Bale. Some good work on the right flank here. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Taken back almost at once. Oh, it's come loose. Has a look and place it forward. Schneider. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro. Thuram. That has ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Messi. He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ambitious ball here. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Messi. Gattuso is onto this. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And that's definitely not his best. Stood up well to him there. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Messi. Kubo takes control of it and he's on the move. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Thuram.
Thuram made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. He's had a shot! Here's found. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Aimed beyond the defence.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. It's a searching pass. Now it's Iniesta. That is... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! Into the last 5 minutes. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's going in strongly. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. In with the challenge. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. Now it's Hullet. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. Little pass back. And here's Cruyff. That is good strength. Seedorf pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. That's tidy. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Seedorf. Costa Curta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Mbappe. It's Cruyff. Cruyff. This is promising. And it's Bellingham. Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Cruyff. Cruyff. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Seedorf. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Rodri. Now it's Pelé. Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quick look, then plays it in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cruyff going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Messi. And this is Hullet. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Pele! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferdinand. And it's Maldini. Just eases him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is... And Hullet! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. He's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lovely feet.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, that's incredible! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh no, what has happened here? Seedorf kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spread it left. Costa Curta. Now it's Messi. Rodri. Cruyff. No way through. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Not the most convincing of passes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cruyff. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. Ferdinand. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Rodri. Now Seedorf. Pele. Looking for the run. Cruyff. Oh, what shoots! Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement? Sticks it away! Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
Thuram.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he welcomes it in. And he was alert to it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. I think we're just about done here. And he has been fouled there. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. That is ended up in no man's land.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's picked his way through. Guti is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi. And he's forced to go back.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he has shown him a yellow card. That's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get rid. Costa Curta. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Schneider. 4 extra minutes added on. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
On it! That was travelling. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's nice. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Lovely feet. And it's Messi. And he skips past his man. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Looking here to chip it through. Now it's Cruyff.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pelé. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ronaldinho. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Thuram. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Seedorf. Pelé. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. McAllister.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Beckenbauer tries to clear. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Maldini gets it away. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Showing good feet. He's had a shot! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Seedorf. That's very neat. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. And that has been clubbed away. Pele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's had it nicked away. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Seedorf. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Pele. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. Pings in, climbs up big. He's delivered all right. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. There's the start of the second half. Ferdinand takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Maldini, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Strong running down that left flank. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Thuram. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. To Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, yes, it's there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bergomi is there to clear. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
McAllister. Costa Curta. And it's hoisted clear. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf gets a foot in here. Messi. Now it's Cruyff.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's gone loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Could move up a gear here. Seedorf. Forwards and with intent. Maldini. Now he's off and running. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Bale. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bullet. And they can counter here. That is ended up in no man's land. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Lovely. Now then. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Pull it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! He's scored! And the comeback is complete. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it.
He's one-on-one. Thuram! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now, can they get him away? And he's been shifted off it. 2 minutes to be added on. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. McTominay, nicely spread. Lovely bit of skill. In with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. That's great control. He is through here. Now it's Seedorf. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Driving through the middle. And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Ah, such a clever touch. Maldini gets a foot in here. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hullet. Guti is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Back into the middle. And a chance! He's delivered all right! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to gift it back. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Gattuso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cruyff. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Hullet. Messi. Chance here to counter. Tries a measured ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pelé. Hullet. Cruyff. Looking for the run. Guti providing an outlet on that flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Ronaldo does really well there. He is strong. Can he spark a counter here? That is a great pick out. And this is Hullet. And the flag has stayed down. He has found the way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Floated through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Picked up, takes a shot! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, sweet feet. Swept in. And that was very necessary. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pelé. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost an hour gone. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cruyff. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
That's the keeper's ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Ronaldinho. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He can get that clear. And this is Iniesta. McAllister. Pull it. Now it's Thuram. And it's Iniesta.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Decent chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and wait. Pull it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Otto gets good distance on it. That is ended up in no man's land. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a ball! And they've got rid. And smartly reclaimed. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well read, nice interception. Iniesta. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bale powering forward here. Nicely shaped ball. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Iniesta. Szoboszlai. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Cristiano on the finish! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Myanmar can always take more positives.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered.
Could be danger here. McAllister. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Searching pass he's played there. Could move up a gear here. And it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And this is Neymar. Cleared away. Shoots!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding.
Goes for a shot! Another save.
Hullet really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vieira attempts a clearance. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And he's forced to go back. So it is still 0-0. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pele. Messi. And it's Seedorf. Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Seedorf! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Seedorf. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And this is Hullet. Pele! Goal! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Myanmar are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to...
Goes for goal! And they've got rid.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's McAllister. Oh, such a clever touch. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Myanmar really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're off again. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Chooses to go cross-field. Some resolute defending there. Ronaldinho. It's Thuram. And it's McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Costa Curta. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Costa Curta. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Out for a throw. Maldini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now this could be a chance. He could be in here. Gullit purring through the gears. Very nicely done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Gullit! Superb from Gullit! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe is standing over this one. Mbappe! And what? They've done it! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Caught offside that time.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely pass. Seedorf. And the shot! And it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Decent progress down the left. And he's had it nicked away. Ibrahimovic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Nicely shaped ball. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. That'll be a throw-in. Rodri. McAllister. Now there's a fine ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Szoboszlai. And this is Ibrahimovic. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. And it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Hullet. Good read, needed to be.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Look at the space here. Closing in on... And Hullet! Szoboszlai. Oh, there's a probing ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hullet! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vieira. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Szoboszlai did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ibrahimovic. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw. Now it's McTominay. That's very neat. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! That is lovely. Ibrahimovic stood his ground strongly. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.